welcome to the live. Hey, mommy, get up. So sorry I am late. I know I'm a little bit late. I literally was running in home from work, coming home, was grocery shopping, doing some things, and ran home. So welcome to the live. Welcome to none other than Thursday night Mommy Get Up. I know I'm not in my Mommy Get Up gear on tonight. I am in actually my Valentine's Day work outfit. Literally ran in and was like, let me jump in, let me get on live, let me encourage moms this week, let me encourage moms tonight and letting you guys know. Welcome to none other than Thursday night Mommy Get Up. It's me, Sophia Bellotti, none other. And tonight, what Mommy Get Up is all about is about just really understanding who you are, what you're born to do, how you know that you have a purpose and a plan, and it's not just to be a mom, that you have a purpose and a plan and a destiny for yourself. And not only that, to get over, and I kind of got on today and I'm like, Sophia, what are we going to talk about today? And I was like, you know what? Since it's Valentine's weekend and it's like, everyone's in love and doing all these wonderful things, I want to talk to single moms. I want to talk to single moms who are actually single. So you are your Valentine. You are the one who's showering yourself with roses and all kind of wonderful gifts. You are your Valentine. So tonight we're going to talk about Valentines. I know I'm all in red. I just got home from work and I was like, you know what? Tonight I'm going to talk to single moms who really are single. The ones who there is no one coming knocking at the door with roses and flowers. There is no man coming in telling you you're beautiful. Let me take the kids. Go ahead. Let me go take you some time and, go to the spa, do something for yourself. What do you do in those moments? So do what we always do. Grab your tea and your tissues and let's talk about it. Tonight, I want to talk candidly. I want to talk freely. I want to encourage you, but I was literally thinking to myself, I'm like, it is Valentine's Day weekend. I have no Valentine. I am my Valentine. I don't even have my kids this weekend. They're away at their dad's. And I'm like, I want to talk to moms about how do you get through those moments when you really are alone. There are some single moms out there who's dating, who got a man or a boo, or maybe a side piece or something like that. But what about those single moms who really have no one? What about the single moms who this Valentine's Day weekend, it's really you? Like there's no person coming to rescue you. There's no flowers. There's no chocolates. There's nothing but you. How do you navigate that? I'm about to choke. How do you get through that? How do you get through those seasons when you really are alone? So I'm going to give you some of the tips that I do, what I do to get through these moments, because I'm not exempt. Hello, she is really a single mom. She ain't got no man, ain't no boo in the corner, ain't nobody on the speed dial on the phone. He ain't there. So I really am a single mom when I mean by that. And not to say like, okay, you single means that you can't have anyone, but there really isn't anyone doing the job but me. I do, my kids fortunately have a good father and he's active in their lives, but it's really me doing the everyday, day-to-day when I do have them. There is no partner, there is no other person. So I was really kind of thinking that in my feelings, I said, how many other women out there are going through the same thing? So if you're a single mom and you're single this Valentine, put it in the chat. Let's talk about it because that's what we're going to talk about tonight. How do you get over those moments? I'm going to give you some of the practical things that I do every day to kind of help myself get through these seasons. But at the same time, I want you to put in the chat as well. What are some of the things that you've done? Because it's not just about me. This platform is for us. What are some of the things that you can help another single mom kind of say to herself or do to kind of get through these moments? Because sometimes it is a little hard. It is a little hard when you see yourself like, wow, is there something wrong with me? Why don't I have someone? Why didn't it work out? Why am I a single mom? All the questions that we have in our minds that we really don't say out loud. Sometimes we're afraid to say it. Sometimes we don't even know who to voice these thoughts and these opinions to. So what the first thing I like to do is, you guys know, I say it all the time, I am a huge prayer. I am a prayer. I pray about everything. I give everything to God. So when I feel those times of being alone, hello, and welcome to the live. If you don't know already, it's Mommy Get Up, and we're talking about Valentine's Day, being a single mom during Valentine's Day, not meaning not having anyone else, not doing anything on the side, just you, your children, and that's all that there is. So what I like to do is, number one, my faith. My faith keeps me grounded. Whenever I feel like I'm alone, I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm really out here by myself, I literally hold on to my faith. I go ahead and I tap in to who God has called me to be. If you guys don't know, you know I'm a Christian. I always tap into that because that fills the void. Now, and I'm not going to lie. Everybody's like, oh yeah, God just fills a void and that's it. And you just go through life and you never feel anything. That's not true. You do feel loneliness. You do feel alone. We're human. You know what I mean? We have those seasons, especially when you're out in the store. I went to the grocery store today. It's roses everywhere, chocolates. Men are like filling their carts with stuff, trying to hurry up and get their wife stuff, their daughters, everything. And you're kind of like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, oh man. But I say that to say that's the first thing I do. So I go ahead and I find that place in God where I can go ahead and fill myself up. This past week, it really hit home for me because I was making something for my children. And as I was making something for the kids, I realized I have no one to build this truck but me. Mommy is literally reading the manual, trying to put the pieces together, and I realized, wow, I'm really a single mom doing these things alone. You buy these gifts and you buy these toys and you buy these things around the house, but then you don't realize there's no man to put it together. There's no one there to put it together. It's you. So the first thing I do is pray. I always pray because I allow God to fill some of that void, if not all of it, up together to make me feel better about who I am and whose I am. The second thing I do is I go ahead and I do something for myself. And the reason why I do something for myself is because I want to reassure myself that I can do this, that I'm not alone and I'm worth everything that God has for me. So I always tell myself, you know what? I'm going to do something for myself. I'm going to, take time and spend with myself. I'm going to do something that makes me feel good about myself because at the end of the day, I don't want to feel in this no place. I don't want to feel like, oh my gosh, here I am. It's Valentine's Day. I don't have a man. I'm by myself. What am I going to do? No, number one, I go ahead and I pray about it because I cast that care on God because he cares for me. And then number two, I do something for myself to reassure myself that I'm worthy of being loved, that someone will come along. This is not the end of my story. So that's what I do. And when I do those two things, third thing, I don't stay there. I do not stay in a place of woe is me or how do I feel or, you know what I mean? Like, okay, now that I've prayed and I've done something for myself, do I still feel lonely? No. I psych myself out. I'm like, girl, that's it. Okay. You prayed about it. You did something good for yourself. Now let's move on. Let's move on and continue throughout the day. Valentine's is one day. It's a day that I love, yes, but it's really one day. So when you think about it in hindsight, when you think about it all as a totality, you have to say to yourself, okay, what am I doing the rest of the days? That's one day that the world's in love. It's one day that the world's doing everything. And if you're bold, go out, treat yourself to dinner, buy yourself something special. But if you're one of those people who feel like, you know what, today I'm going to sit the day out so I don't feel bad about myself or I don't feel bad or I'm not looking at other people envying or being like, oh, why not me? Do that. Like for myself, I go to the store. I buy myself if it's a steak, if it's shrimp, if it's lobster tail, if it's whatever, if it's a glass of wine for you, if it's something, buy that for yourself. Treat yourself or treat your children. If you don't have a Valentine's, I make baskets for my kids. And so we celebrate together and I treat myself. I don't let myself miss Valentine's. And guess what? When the money right, she go buy herself something. That's right. Happy Valentine's Day, girl. Yes, cute. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Why? Because I don't want to be in a place where when the one that you are believing for shows up, you want to be fulfilled. You want him to know that you're worth it and you've been treating yourself well. So when he does show up, he knows exactly what to do with you. Why? Because you've been doing it well by yourself for years to come. Don't wait on that man to go ahead and treat yourself. Don't wait on that man to celebrate Valentine's. I tell the most funniest story. I was married to my ex, and when Valentine's Day came around, he didn't even celebrate Valentine's. But guess what? I did. Your girl did. So guess what? He started celebrating Valentine's Day with me. Why? Because I was already doing it for myself. I was already honoring and celebrating myself. So when he came along, he was like, you know what? I got to keep up with what she was doing. Now, baby, he ain't stay. That's another story for another day. But He honored what I did and he followed suit. So I say that. Begin to treat yourself well. Number one, pray about it. Number two, treat yourself. Begin to reassure yourself. Remind yourself of who you are and that you're worth it. I'm worth it. Baby, she's worth it. And then number three, do not stay in that place. Remember, Valentine's is one day. One. We got 365 days of the year. That means you got 364 days to treat yourself well. It's only one day. It's one day and you're going to make it. Trust me, you're going to make it. Step on that. You're going to make it. So I want to know some of the things that you do. Put in the chat if you're in here. Let me know some of the things that you do to get over moments like this. Moments of loneliness, moments of feeling by yourself when the world is celebrating everything love and wonderful and magical and oh my God, I'm so in love. Don't get it twisted. The girl loves Valentine's. But what are some of the things that you do? Let's encourage each other. Let's put it in there. What are some of the things that we do to get through those moments where we feel alone? As single moms, we can feel alone. We can be in a home full of kids and still feel by ourselves. What are some of the things you do when you feel by yourself? Now, I'm not going to lie. There are moments when this week, I was just like, wow, like another year, God, another year. And I told myself, you know what? That's a moment. So what did I do? I went to the store, grabbed some things to make for dinner, got myself situated, came onto this live because I said, I want to celebrate with my mommies. I want to celebrate. And I got on this live. Why? Because I want to encourage people and let you know, especially mothers, single mothers at that you are not alone. And I'm not going to get up here every day and hype you up like, you can do it, you can do it. No. I want to tell you, yes, the girl does feel lonely on Valentine's Day. Sometimes it does feel a little like, ooh. But then I remind myself, I pray, I remind myself, and I move on. Now, Danielle puts in there that I have a movie night with kids. When she feels like sometimes, man, I'm feeling a little bit by myself. I'm feeling a little down. I'm a single mom. She goes ahead and has a movie night with her kids. Or it might be Valentine's Day. Is that Valentine's Day? That you'll have a movie night with your kids. You know what I mean? Like I heard one day, I had a friend growing up when I was in South Florida living there. I had a friend tell me before her husband came, she would take her son. I'll never forget this testimony. She would take her son and she would iron his clothes. She would prepare his meals as though he was her husband. She would get him prepared for the day. She would sit down and have conversations with him around a table at dinner time. She would prepare his meals. Holidays, she would buy him gifts, do certain things. Things that she would implement when her husband came along. Well, guess what? When her husband came along, she had already been rehearsing and doing these things and practicing and implementing these things on her son and treating him like a king and doing all the wonderful things that she was doing for him. And she just followed suit when she came. Now, I'm not going to lie. She has an incredible husband. She's married to this day. The girl got a rock the size of God knows what. But, I say that to say sometimes it requires some of that. For some people, it requires that. For others, it might not. But whatever it is that God is leading you to do, like Danielle said, she takes movie nights with her kids when she's feeling these moments. For myself, I'm the same way. I do movie night with the kids. I go away with the kids. I try to do something fun with them. I try to treat myself, especially myself, because as single moms, we don't nurture ourselves enough. Sometimes we don't give ourselves the love that we deserve. And so I try to do something special for myself and not just retail therapy and all those other things that we do, but really try to treat myself with something that I know that I love and that I'm good, that's good to me. So whether it is a good meal that I'm cooking for myself, whether it's a food that I've made for myself, something I've bought myself, whether it's a good book, whether it's a massage, treating yourself to a massage, whether it's going to an event or something that you've longed to see, like a movie, a play, whenever we get out of COVID, doing something for yourself that you enjoy. And that's what it's all about, treating yourself. So again, I'm going to go over the top 3 things I do as a single mom when I'm feeling down, especially on a loving holiday like Valentine's. I pray. I give my cares to God. I allow him to remind me of who I am and how much he loves me and how much he cherishes me. And then I'm good to myself. I do something special to remind me just how special I am. And then lastly, I get over it. I let it go. I tell myself, you got 24 hours to feel bad or cry. After that, it's a wrap. You can't keep crying. You just can't. You just can't do it. Can't do it. I can't do it. There's not enough tears. I'm out of tears. I'm all out. So I say that to you. So with Valentine's Day being said, I love you. If no one tells you that they love you, and if no one tells you happy Valentine's Day to the most incredible mom, the most beautiful woman on the planet, I want to tell you that. I want to tell you that tonight. I want to tell you that in advance. You are amazing. No one can do what you can do. No one. No one can be a better mom. No one's a better parent. If you're a wife, no one's a better wife. If you're a sister, no one's a better sister. If you're a daughter, no one's a better daughter than you. And I absolutely love you. From the bottom of my heart, I want to tell you I love you. The whole Mommy Get Up community loves you. And we celebrate you. And happy Valentine's Day to the most amazing mom, single mom, because I know I want to throw it out there, single mom that there is. You're the best. You're the best. And I love you. So with that being said, guys, that is the end of Mommy Get Up. If you know a single mom who needs encouragement, who needs to see a single mom doing it, hello. Let them know Mommy Get Up is happening. And they can join the community and the tribe. It's only going to get better. I can't wait to tell you guys what's ahead in March. March is my birthday month. I'm so excited. The girl's going to be 39 years old. 39 years young. And I'm so excited because that is the month that I am kicking off everything. For my 39th birthday, I am going big. I'm going hard. Hard in the paint. I'm going so hard for my 39th birthday. So I'm so excited. And I'm so excited what's about to come. I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend and a great week until I see you next Thursday. And come on, mommy. Before I say that, happy Valentine's Day again. Come on, mommy. Get up. Love you guys. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day.